So I found this press release service that I didn't even know existed, okay? And I liked this so much that I became a reseller for them, okay? So they basically sell like a wholesale service and I resell that. Now what we're doing with this is we're going to offer this at a really good price, because the amount of backlinks that you can get from this, so far this one I've got here has got over 300 backlinks. And we're going to sell this for $29, okay? But you have to get your own writer for that price, or we will sell it at $37, where we will get the writing done for you and we will just pay someone to do a 300 word press release and submit it. Okay, so if you're interested, watch the rest of this video and I will talk you through the advantages of this, because one of the biggest ranking factors today is the amount of referring domains, and there is no easier way to get high volume referring domains than from a press release. Okay, and these are good domains as well. You're talking about like DR85 and DR50, and you can see in here, for example, I've got this one here. Let's just click on this. I'll bring this website over as it's loading, and you can see here this one has got domain authority of 50. Okay, let's try another one. Let's go into this one, Daily Herald. Let's pull this one over. Just wait for this to load, and Setworks will tell us the domain authority of this particular site, and here you can see domain authority 85. Okay, that was kind of fluky. So anyway, you can see the power of this. Now we've got 303 links so far. If I click on here to click for Google indexed pages, and I will just bring this over from the other screen. Okay, and what we need to do here is I need to put in here some inverted commas so that we can see the amount of links. Okay, so we can see the amount of links that have actually got this same title. Okay, I'll just put it in the commas and we will click on search. Now I usually have to click on this 2 times because you will see here 19 results because they've omitted a whole bunch of links. If I scroll down to the bottom down here and I click on this repeat the search with the omitted results included, now you can see there's 306. It's climbing. It was actually 303 earlier, so it's climbing all the time. That number of links is getting increased all the time. So we know that backlinks are important for SEO. What's even more important is the number of referring domains, and there is no easier way to be able to get a high amount of referring domains than press releases, because you're able to go and get like 300 different links here. Okay, I don't know how many domains that is. I would need to go and print that off and count them, but you'll be able to see very quickly that you've got a high amount of referring domains with just one piece of content. How simple is that? I mean, that's the easiest possible way to do it. So the major advantage of this service and being able to use this particular service is that you don't have to pay any expensive memberships. Okay, so for example, Newswire, I used to get about 200 links, I think, when I used PR Newswire. They were very high quality sites. This is good quality sites. It's probably not as powerful as PR Newswire, but for the purposes of SEO, this is a very good service because you can get so many backlinks and from multiple referring domains. And with PR Newswire, you would have to spend $300 or $297 for 10 press releases per month. So that would come to about $29.70. I think it was $297 per month with PR Newswire. Now, the thing is with those services, with those memberships, you often will get a situation where you don't get to use all of your credits. And part of the reason you cannot get to use all of your credits, at least from my own experience, is I would submit a press release, it was rejected. I would try and submit it again, it was rejected, and they would never tell you why they are rejecting them. And that is a major problem. Okay, that is a major problem. So I would have at the end of the month maybe used 5 press releases. So that $29.70 that should have cost me for each press release was actually costing me double because I had lost 5 credits. Okay, and that is a major problem because that becomes nearly $60 per press release. Okay, that's not, that's not affordable anymore. That's just a waste of money. With this, what we're going to do is we're going to charge $29, okay, for the press release. and you can go and get your own writing done. You can find someone on Fiverr.com that can do a 300-word press release for you for $5. Okay, that's a good way to do it if you want to be very, very precise about the content of your press release. Or alternatively, you can pay us $37 and we will get the writing done for you. Okay, all we would need from you in that situation for that $37 service is for you to give us 4 or 5 different bullet points about your press release. Okay, you would need to give us the business name and address, etc. as well. Okay, and you would need to give us any links that you wanted us to put in the press release. Now, here's the thing with this. There's not enough money in what we are charging there to be a go-between for that press release service, for the press release writing service, I should say. So if you want to purchase at $37, we are just going to go ahead and take your 4 or 5 bullet points, give it to a writer that we trust, that we've used before. He will get the press release written. I'm not going to send it back to you for approval. There's no time for that. It's going to hold up other orders. If you want that kind of service, you're better to go to Fiverr.com and deal with that person directly. We do not want to be in between where you want this fixed or that changed or this kind of reworded or something like that. We don't want to be doing that. If you want to order the $37 service, all you do is you let us go ahead and do it. Okay, so we will just get the writing done. When we got the writing back, we're going to publish the press release, and then we will send you a PDF like this. Okay, and when you get this PDF, you can click on any of these links, and that will take you over to your press release. Okay, so you can go and see them and see what they look like. So I'll just click on this one again. I've had a look at this one previously. And you can see it's just the 300-word press release. I put in one link in the description. That was deliberate on my part. And we have a media contact. That is basically it. Okay, that is it. It's as simple as that. It's nothing complicated and is really, really easy to use. That way you don't have any monthly cost. You're getting a very, very high quality press release service with a lot of backlinks, and it's pretty much hands-free for $37. Or if you want to get your own writing done, go to Fiverr.com. You can even post a job on Fiverr.com and you can say, I want 300-word press releases for $5. Now, I'm doing this just for SEO purposes. That's all I'm doing this for, okay? I don't really care about how accurate that writing is. I just made up something for the purpose of getting backlinks. So I sent backlinks to a web page and just to test it. That was all I did with this. I just wanted to test it so I could get this PDF, and then I can dig in and see the quality of the links, and I can see the quality of the sites. So this has given us altogether 111 links within our websites, within this PDF, but within those links I've got in here is some Google News site, and there is RSS feeds where the content gets picked up. That's why it's gone from 111 to 306 pretty quickly. Okay, and that's been able to, just generate backlinks very, very quickly, very, very easily, and very, very affordably. So if you want to know more, you can click on the link on the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this from a sales page, then you can see examples of these sites, and what we will do is we will have the domain authority for each one of those in the web page as well, so that you can get a good idea of the power of this. It's a very, very good service, fantastic service. What a find, absolutely brilliant find. And I'm so glad that I did find it, because I've missed press releases. They are very, very good to be able to use for that purpose, for getting those backlinks done very, very quickly and very, very powerfully. Thank you.